And how you guys doing? The satellite man's still hitting me in the face, and they're still hitting me in the chest. Um, they didn't stop no much in Avatar, the James Cameron movie. The satellite man's putting pressure on my chest where I can't breathe in deep, They've done that several times, and they're still doing that. And it's kind of like if I put my arm across my chest like this, then I'm able to breathe in better. The satellite man is hitting me right here in the diaphragm too, and they're suppressing on my chest and they're pushing on my throat, which they're about to make me cough again. And they're pushing across my nose. Usually you can tell they've been pushing on the nose because there's usually like a crease on the nose, or there's like creases right here, like along this part of the face. And there's usually bags under the eyes when they've been doing that. And they were spreading my teeth when I was sleeping. They were hurting my face, like the way they had done when they had broke the palate on the left side. That satellite man was doing that on the right-hand side. My body and my face belong to me. They don't belong to government. I'm not allowed to be a soldier or a military person. Do you understand that? And I have credentials to protect my rights from that. And I have status above government people in certain ways, in lots of ways. And the government knows that. It's always some foreign person or some political Nazi that tries to steal a person's status and endangers their life or tries to control their life or something. These people have tried to do these things before. My mother had court cases against bad military people, and my mother won in every court case against bad military people. And there's good military people too. My parents beat government people in court, and my mother and father beat law enforcement people in court. All the people that tried to steal, all the people that tried to manipulate. All the court records are on record, too. But the satellite man is trying to play this game of pushing on my nose now. And the activity of government trying to swell up my chest right here. I got my Catholic cross on and Jewish necklace. They broke that. The government broke the Star of David off there. But the satellite man, the government people trying to taser me and trying to knock me out or something, they've broken things before. These government agents have done those things. The people that's tried to rape me, the people that's tried to steal my identity. The activity, they're still hitting me in the teeth right here, where my parents had put that piece of metal in my teeth. That's there for a reason. For my identity, not for the government to try to manipulate or the government trying to steal it. That's violation of government position, government power, abuse of power to try to steal other people's identities and family heirlooms or family identity. And no, those pieces of metal don't go to no children. The pieces of metal that are in my teeth are specifically for my identity only. Because I'm the only child of my parents. And people don't have a right trying to decide what they thought stolen children would get if they made stolen children. Such as them trying to steal from the estates of my parents or grandparents. them claiming they thought they'd have trust funds, or they thought they'd have houses or cars or luxury items or trust funds. No, I'm not allowed to make trust funds for nobody. I'm the only child of my biological parents. These people tried to make up ways of trying to steal my genetics and trying to use documents that are for my rights of me being the only child of my parents. These dirty government people tried to steal genetics and tried to use documents to try to benefit as their way of trying to privilege illegal children that they made. That's not how it works. I'm 100% royal female hermaphrodite of my biological parents. Those children are not. I'm the only child of my parents. And any of those children, any of the people working with those children that tried to steal my identity or tried to steal my family wealth or tried to deprive me of my rights of ownership of my mother and father's estates, those children can end up in prison. And so could the illegals that artificially inseminated them, or the women that had illegally gave birth to stolen genetics. Those women can go to prison too. And anybody working with those people that are conspiring against me and that made illegal children. And if any of those illegal children have been in the satellite control rooms trying to hurt me, there needs to be court cases in reference to which people had children and which people stole genetics. Who, what, when, and where. Very important information. Which people stole genetics, which people illegally had children, which people tried to murder me, which people stole from me. There's got to be court cases in reference to lots of things. Which people are conspiring against me, which people are blocking me from my mother and father's estates and mansions. Let's be court cases.